Dum bum ba dee ba dum doom bum be dee dee doom bum ba dum. Wow, that was gorgeous, Wes. Thank you very much. Hey, family, how you doing? It's our daily antidote of song, family. Everybody, get ready to repeat after me. This is day 1,886. Here we go. Day 1,886. Only 114 days to 2,000. We're very happy to have Wes Weddell here from Seattle, Washington. That was some gorgeous guitar playing you're doing, a little hint of what's to come. But I'm going to move right along and just say hello to some folks. My name's Peter Amidon from Brattleboro, Vermont. And let's all say, thank you, Joe. Everybody say that. Thank you, Joe. Hello, Joe. Hi, Sue. Susan from Cincinnati and Linda from Orcas Island. Hello, Sue in Seattle and Laris from the United Kingdom. And Nan from Michigan. Hello, Kathy from Colorado. Kathy from California, and Bob and Mabel and your bears from Massachusetts. They're the bears. Hello, Caroline in D.C. and Benet in Berkeley, California. Hello, Deli in Maryland, and Trish in Victoria, British Columbia. Nancy in Washington, Linda in California. Hello to Kathleen from Albuquerque, and Gary from Massachusetts. As you might notice, people are from every part of the world here. A lot of UK, West Coast, East Coast, I'll say that. Marion from Brighton, UK. Neil from Boston. Hello, Athena from Brooklyn, New York. And Deborah from Kentucky. And Carolyn and Arlene, who's in Berkeley, California. And I'm looking here. Oh, there we go. And Delhi, Maryland, Trish, and Victoria. Did I say that already? And Nancy in Washington, Linda, California. I did do that already. We're going to find. There we go. Hi, Carol, Arlene in Berkeley, Jenny in Suffolk, UK, Sarah in Texas, Fred in Silver Springs, Storm in Massachusetts. Hello, Kat from my own state of Vermont. And this is something's covering up my thing here. Cat, there we go. Oh, hi, Sydney in California, and Nashville Ann in Pittsburgh, and then we have Carolyn from Idaho. And let's all say hello to all of the YouTube folks who are also part of our family, even though we can't see you, but we're very, very happy that you're here and part of our family. So, Wes, we have not met before, but I already am in love with your music.
Oh, well,
I
that's
love that
sweet.
opening guitar bit you did, and tell me what do we have
Well, we're
for the
going to have
daily
something
antidote?
very different from what you heard. So hopefully I don't get in trouble for false advertising here on the Daily Antidote of Song. My song for you today, and it's wonderful to be here. Thank you all for joining. 1886 is a big number, and I'm sure something important happened in that year that would be a fun tie-in. I recently wrote a song with a group of grade school kids, and I thought with everything that we're all holding right now, it might be fun to just sit in some whimsy. So I am gonna teach you a singable chorus, and then I'm gonna sing way too many words in the verses, and then I'll tell you more about the song. But the very simple chorus, there's two slight versions. First one goes like this. Yes, yes, yes. Na, na, na. Go, go, go. Blah, blah, blah. Boom, chicka, boom. Yes, you do. Bubble blue. Whatever. The second variation of that starts the same. Yes, yes, yes. Join me if you like. Na, na, na. Go, go, go. Blah, blah, blah. Now this one goes, I know you You know me, chickadee, whatever. So that will come around, and I hope you join me. And here comes something that was generated from 100 different student papers. Well, Tippy Black Crow is a grump. That gives us something in common. A star in the middle, if you put your mind to it. Springtime feels like a Texas cartwheel sliding down a rainbow. Lazy, juicy, chewy banana swirl. Lines of symmetry, all too much for me. Proof is in the cupcake. Don't pack your bag if you're happy he left. Karaoke characters, poodles in purple shoes, tell me all the jokes you know. Try to convince me I'm not overreacting. Here comes a chorus. Yes, 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 yes. Na na na, na na na. Go, 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 go. Blah, blah, blah. Boom, chicka, boom. Yes, you do. Bubble blue. Whatever. Smoky Mountain Highway is a rocky road. Heavy metal pickle isn't good anymore. Capybara cucumber partying in the rain. Giggles and dares when kindness is rare. Years can close and they can open. Everything was free and I still bought it. AM, PM, what is the meaning? I traded my hot dogs for screen time. Everything went wrong as chicken sushi. Mustache pig at a morning shindig. Feel good cozy thunder. It's taking a while to get to my paradise. Chorus, yes, 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 yes. Na na na, na na na. Go, 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 go. Blah, 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 blah. I know you, I know you. You know me, you know me. Chickadee, chickadee. Whatever. What kind of sport is this? Do you think I'm exquisite? Is that baseball made of cheese? Player 2, are you okay? Is there peace to come again? Hello, what's your name? Yes, it is. Best name ever! I'd rather be a leader than a floor. I can't explain the funny voices anymore. Nice job, thank you. Here's your lollipop. Why is it colder closer to the sun? Candy rain for millennia. Rocks in the forest make a nice decoration. Well, we've got this, now say it back. By yourself you might lose track. Are we losing? I don't think so. In my eyes you're powerful, and in your eyes your light shines bold. And I just realized how pretty the world can get. Yes, yes, yes. Na, na, na. Go, go, go. Blah, blah, blah. Boom, chicka, boom. Yes, you do. Bubble blue. Or whatever. One more. Yes, 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 yes. Na, na, na. Na, na, na. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. I know you. I know you, you know me, you know me, chickadee, chickadee, whatever.
Wow, Wes, that was amazing. I have to say, are these children like college children who are studying Zen koans or existential philosophy or something? Because there's a lot of amazing stuff in there. You say
There's
it's
a
kind
lot
of
in there.
we were talking about it being kind of foolish, but I beg to disagree with that. Let me just say, well, like one of them, I was trying to pick them out, and there's a million I missed, but one of them is kindness is rare. What's that? Kindness is rare. Ears are closed and then open.
Yeah, giggles and dares when kindness is rare. Years can close and they can open.
That's fantastic. And then one of my, and this is one I just can't believe this came from a kid. It's so brilliant. I'd rather be a leader than a floor. That's amazing. I'd rather be a leader. That's very profound. And I'm gonna get
some of these lines. So I was invited to an elementary school in April as part of their Young Authors Week, and I was so pleased that they included songwriting as one of the featured types of authoring. And I visited with 6 different third and fourth grade classes,
Wow.
all in one day. And there's only so much you can really dig into process in 45 minutes, but everybody's got stories and creativity. And we talked a little about songs, and I gave them some prompts. Some were more focused or narrow than others. And at the end, collected a paper from everyone with the promise to return with a song where something from every paper was part of it. And so
Wow.
some of those lines in the song came as is. The "I just realized how pretty the world can get" was just
Yeah,
right there on a paper. And
absolutely.
then a line like "lazy, juicy, chewy banana swirl," I think that's one word from 5 different papers. And so
Wow.
I don't remember if the leader and the floor were on the same paper, but they
Yeah.
spoke to me as connected, and so that's how they ended up together.
That's really, yeah, you can't, it's, the creativity of third and fourth graders is kind of mind-boggling. So how did you, what is, I don't, can you, uh, have you talked before about your work generally? I mean, how you ended up getting invited into a third and fourth grade class to do that
You
kind
know,
of creative
that's
work?
this for one time in 25 plus years of calling this career, somebody found me on Google and invited me in. It's happened exactly once, so that's
That's
paying off for
amazing.
me. Yeah, this school apparently found just sort of found me by searching, and I had enough information on my website to let them know that I might be willing to come to a school and talk songwriting. I have in my general career gone all in on original songs being my evangelist cause in absolutely the wrong town for it. But I still love my town, and I'm committed to being here. And
And so are you talking about both you're a songwriter and you're teaching songwriting to people also?
yeah. Mhm.
And what kind of context and what other contexts do you teach songwriting in?
Um, really, whatever comes around. But one of the places that I'm most consistent is work I've done with an organization called the Bushwick Book Club Seattle, and I have talked about that before in
Yeah.
this group.
Okay.
Original music inspired by songs is the premise there. And so the one arm of that nonprofit does a performance every month of original music inspired by a different book. And we're just finishing our 15th season of that. They live stream as well. You can join us from anywhere.
Wonderful.
But we also have an educational wing, style songwriting through youth literature education, because everything in education must happen in acronym. And with style, we go into classes and libraries and take texts the students are already reading and work with them on inspiration and storytelling. And they can be daily workshops or week-long residencies. We have an indigenous storytelling program that we do with a wonderful indigenous songwriter named Sandra Segundo. We have a West African dance program. We have a filmmaking program. Um,
And
and the creativity is great, and
have
I
you
want to encourage it.
do you equally enjoy creating your own text and setting other people's text to music, or is it mostly creating your own text?
I mostly do my own, which is why it's really fun to step into these moments
Yeah.
of taking you know anytime I collaborate like this, I'm gonna get something in front of me that I wouldn't have come up with in my own mind, or in this
Absolutely.
case,
Yeah.
100 things. And in my own work, a lot of times it's creating prompts to try to do that. That's one of the things I love about writing songs inspired by books is something I'm going to see something, I'm going to a metaphor, a verb, an image, or or something even bigger that I wouldn't have got to on my own. And um,
Then,
you
so
know,
tell me this: I hope you get more gigs like that because that was clearly was very successful for you and the children. It was just absolutely marvelous song and a great way to put things together and a great structure you put to it. Would you have any favorite, any kind of, let's say, poets? Let's say, any
hmm,
particular poets? Are you interested in poetry? Do you follow?
I am, and we have the Bushwick Book Club Seattle has been collaborating with Seattle Arts and Lectures, which is the organization here that does the high profile author readings. And for 10 years, we've partnered with their poetry series program to have an original song inspired by the readings. So I have suddenly been at more poetry events in the last 10 years than probably
Oh,
my life previous, and um, the series this year was Dana Smith, Amy Nezukumatatil, and Naomi Shihab Nye, all of which are just extraordinary.
Whoa, I know
Uh,
Naomi Shaw. I know
yeah,
her quite well. She's quite well known. Yeah,
and just thinking about like that's my last year in poetry, and I've discovered a lot that I wouldn't have found my way to otherwise too, and I'm really grateful for that.
that's fantastic.
I have a song inspired by the poetry of Alberto Rios that was who is or was the state poet laureate of New Mexico. Another thing where I took images I found in his work from all sorts of different poems and just sat in those and created a kind of composite that I
So,
hope doesn't
so
feel like cheapens his
when you
work.
say inspired by, are you? That means you're writing new words that are inspired by the poetry rather than setting the poetry to music.
Yeah,
Right?
I really like it when I hear other people set people's poems to music, but for my own work, I like the freedom of inspired by, and that's the fundamental premise of the Bushwick Book Club, is to get 10 people to read a book and whatever inspired them. Some people go big into broad themes. Some people say, this one passage on page 52 reminded me of my grandmother, so I'm going to write about that, and it's all welcome, and you get 10 songs that all talk to each other over the course of an evening.
Wow, that's fantastic. I can't help myself. I've memorized poetry poems is part of my thing, and one of the ones I memorized is by Shihab Nye. What's her first name?
Naomi?
Naomi, yeah, Nye, and it goes to the beginning of. I won't do the whole thing, but the beginning of it is it's about choosing to find your own time and making choices about time. And it says when somebody asks you, "Don't I know you?" Say no. When they invite you to a party, remember what parties are like. Someone telling you in a loud voice they once wrote a poem, greasy sausage balls on a paper plate, then decide what to do. When somebody says we should get together, say why, and it goes on like it's like just it's actually it starts kind of like, but then it goes on to just say think about how you want to spend the moments of your life, and I think the idea is not to have your choices made by other people. It's a beautiful poem,
And
and
that's such a piece of her personality too. And one of the things I remember from her talk in Seattle that comes up frequently for me in our current times is it may have been her father or an uncle. It was somebody in her family, I believe, a generation older than her, who, when in conversation with someone who was expressing an opinion um, that was dismissive or hurtful toward other people, um, this person would respond, "Oh, I think you need a little more information." Um, and there's something about that and the way she delivered that story has really stuck with me. And
oh, that's what Naomi would say. She'd say, "I think you need a little more
that
information."
was
That's
that's
her.
what either her father or
Oh,
uncle
I see.
or it was she was relating it, and
And that
then
was inspiring to her in terms of how to deal
yeah,
with
and
somebody. I
then
see.
in turn inspiring, I think, to a room full of us at
Yes,
Seattle's town hall.
absolutely.
I think
I
that
think you need a
frequently,
little more information.
and
That's
I
brilliant.
probably need a lot more information myself
Well,
too,
don't
and
we
that's an
all?
important part of staying connected.
Well, I think that, just with everything that's going on now, information is just, it's controversial, sadly, what information is what, and where can you find good information. And I just have to say that, we were kind of talking a little bit beforehand about, Joe said something about, well, we're just going to do this, this silly song because that's important for us to do that now, to just remember to live and to be silly, even though I disagree about the fact that it's a silly song because it's filled with so much wisdom, some of which I'm sure we don't even know. Some of these are like they're deeply hidden in those cones in that poetry, but yeah, that's so. Yeah, that sounds fantastic. So, what are any particular exciting projects you got coming up, Wes?
I have a couple of performances of my own. A duo project that I work with a woman named Alicia Healy, who's been a collaborator of mine for 25 years. She and I are playing next Wednesday at a brand new spot that just opened in Seattle's Fremont neighborhood called the Mermaid Lounge. And there won't be a whole lot of school songwriting gigs in the summer, but festival season is here, and so is
Yes.
West Disappears into the Woods season. Both are equally important, and the Bushwick Book Club Seattle finishes its 15th main stage season in 2 Saturdays on the 14th. We've done all banned books this year. That has felt important. Original music inspired by. We're doing a double bill. Maya Kobabe's Gender
Oh,
Queer
banned books. Is
band,
that what you said? I
BANNED,
see.
yes.
Yeah.
And Corey Silverberg and Fiona Smith's Sex is a Funny Word. And we will announce our next season then. So
Yeah. Oh, great.
I've just finished all of the fighting that goes with narrowing a list of qualified books down to the 10 or so that we can feature. So
Wonderful. That sounds really
the
great.
calendar stays full.
Yeah. Do you perform? You're a guitar. Mostly guitar and
I do
sing.
most of my work on guitar and mandolin.
Yeah, mandolin and
I things with strings find their way
yeah,
into my
yeah.
hands, but
Right, right.
yeah.
Well, Gee whiz, let's sing that profoundly wise song again.
Here it is.
I'm sure we'll pick up some more. Everybody, watch out! Watch out for the
Oh
wisdom that's
yes,
flying by. It's
yeah,
flying by
yeah.
really fast here.
Put your favorite line in the chat, and if you mishear it, all the better. Again, I'm Wes Weddell from Seattle. And this is a song that I wrote with about 100 third and fourth graders. Um, Goes like this: Tippy Black Crow is a grump. That gives us something in common. A star in the middle, if you put your mind to it. Springtime feels like a Texas cartwheel, sliding down a rainbow. Lazy, juicy, chewy banana swirl. Lines of symmetry, all too much for me. Proof is in the cupcake. Don't pack your bag if you're happy he left. Karaoke characters, poodles, and purple shoes. Tell me all the jokes you know. Try to convince me I'm not overreacting. Oh yes, yes, yes. Nah, nah, nah. Go, go, go. Blah, blah, blah. Boom, chicka, boom. Yes, you do. Bubble blue. Whatever. Smoky Mountain Highway is a rocky road. The heavy metal pickle isn't good anymore. Capybara cucumber partying in the rain. Giggles and dares when kindness is rare. Years can close and they can open. Everything was free and I still bought it. AM, PM, what is the meaning? I traded my hot dogs for screen time. Everything went wrong. Is chicken sushi. Mustache pig at a morning shindig. Feel good, cozy thunder. It's taken a while to get to my paradise. Chorus, yes, yes, yes. Nah, nah, nah. Go, go, go. Blah, blah, blah. I know you know me. Chickadee, whatever. What kind of sport is this? Do you think I'm exquisite? Is that baseball made of cheese? Player 2, are you okay? Is there peace to come again? Hello, what's your name? Yes, it is. Best name ever. I'd rather be a leader than a floor. Can't explain the funny voices anymore. Nice job, thank you. Here's your lollipop. Why is it cold? You're closer to the sun. Candy rain for millennia. Rocks in the forest make a nice decoration. Oh, we've got this, now say it back. By yourself you might lose track. Are we losing? I don't think so. In my eyes you're powerful. In your eyes your light shines bold. And I just realized how pretty the world can get. Yes, 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 yes. Nah, 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 go, 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 go. Blah, blah, blah. Bye, chicka boom. Yes, you do. Bubble blue, whatever. yes. Na, na, na. Go, go, go. Blah, blah, blah. I know you. You know me. Chickadee. Whatever.
Wow, that's fantastic. I'm very privileged to be the host because I get to say another one of my favorite lines. Hello, what's your name? Yes, it is.
It is.
That's really great. Well, it's so wonderful to meet you, Wes. I love your work and obviously your music. I'll look forward to investigating the songs that you've written without the assistance of third and fourth graders.
Just as many words in them.
So it's time for us to see what's up for the rest of the week now. So let's take a look at our screen. We had on last Monday, I got the honor of hosting Reggie Harris. I'm saying this because you can go watch that one. We had a great time. And I'm going to check out Eduardo and Valentina, who came in from Italy. Valentina was new, that was yesterday, so go to the archives and check out those two. Today, of course, is Wes, and if you came in late and you want to see the beginning, which was spectacular, don't want to miss it, go to the archives. Tomorrow we have Aileen Vance, she's from California, and then we have Annie Patterson, who's from Massachusetts, and then we have on Saturday we got Jillian Batundon, who's from the Washington D.C., and we're finishing up the week on Sunday with Bethany Yarrow from New York, and that's who we have. So I'll make sure you guys come in tomorrow and check out Aileen and keep on coming. So I'm going to say goodbye. Let's all give one more thanks to Wes Weddell. I know you've been here before. I know you're coming back again, and it was just a great pleasure for me to meet you here today. So long, Wes. Thank you so much, and thanks to Joe. Goodbye, Joe, and thank you. Goodbye just for 24 hours. Goodbye, Susan in Cincinnati, and Linda in Orcas Island, Sue in Seattle, Laris in UK. Goodbye, Bob Mabel and the Bears in Massachusetts, and Caroline in D.C. So long to Benet in Berkeley, California, Deli in Maryland, Trish in Victoria, Kathleen in Albuquerque, and Marion in Brighton, UK. So long to Nashville Ann in Pittsburgh. Goodbye, Athena in Brooklyn and Arlene in Berkeley. So long, Kathy in upstate New York. And Kathy also in another Kathy in California. Kathy with a K, we'll say. Oh, they're both Ks. And Karen in Iowa. So long to Kat Cox in Vermont and Storm in Massachusetts. Caroline in Idaho, and I'm trying to work in my screen here. Caroline in Idaho, and Neil Braverman, and Deborah in Kentucky, and Al in Massachusetts. Hi, Al. And Gary in Massachusetts. Linda, California. Goodbye, Kathy from Colorado. Nancy in Washington. Louise in Devon, UK. Jenny in Suffolk, UK. So long, Sarah in Texas. Bye-bye, Fred in Silver Springs, Maryland. Louise in Nanaimo, British Columbia. Elizabeth in California. And goodbye to LMG in Connecticut. And so long to all of the people on YouTube also. So make sure you tune in tomorrow and keep this party going. It's been really wonderful spending the day with you. Goodbye, everybody. It's the Daily Antidote of Song, day 1886. Bye-bye.